Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD. Welcome to the SciAps 300 at Bristol Motor Speedway. Race 9 of 33 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series in 2025. Alright, Xfinity Series getting to their second of 5 short track races. I think it's 5, yeah. 2 Martinsville, 2 Bristol, 1 Iowa. And, yeah. So, yesterday was a pretty good truck race. Maybe the PJ1 may have contributed to that, but who can say for sure? And that saw Chandler Smith get his first win at the place where of the season, at the same place where he got his first Truck Series win. Now let's see the 38 contenders riding today. Who will get the win today? Could we get our 6th different winner of 2020? Wait a minute. This is not the 6th race. It's the 8th race. Or wait. I can't even fucking count. No, it's the 9th race. We've had 2 repeat winners. We've had 5 drivers walk in. Plus Larson, who won. And Almirola. Okay, looking for the 8th different winner of 2025. And yes, 5 short track races. Okay. A little bit the damn black bit right at the end because there's nowhere to. Couldn't find a good way to fit the whole leaderboard. I guess I could do this. All right, that works, I think. Please don't be a remote booth. That's all I ask for.
The Double Deer's winning car from the race here last fall. However, crew chief Jason Trenteri said with the varying conditions, Dylan, it's going to be all about who can keep up with the track the best.
And Ken, one of the most important days of Matt DiBenedetto's racing career occurred here at Bristol in 2019. He nearly won the Cup race, led 93 laps for the small Levine family racing team. In the closing laps, you see him here way back in August of 2019. Had such a great day. The closing laps got passed by Denny Hamlin for the win. He had everyone on their feet, though. The emotions of that result and Matt's response gets revisited almost every time we come here. You see it there, nearly in tears at the shot of victory that he had. A win today might be tough, but the 99 team likes their short track package. Their driver gets around here well, too. Time to fire the engines at Bristol. Let's go trackside to the command. And now, here to say the most famous words in motorsports, accompanied by the SciAps team, please welcome the CEO
Don Sackett.
of SciAps and the Vice President of Handhelds of Malvern Analytical, Don Sackett.
On behalf of my amazing employees, NASCAR fans everywhere in this great country, drivers, start your engine!
All right. 38 drivers ready to roll off. Starting 38th, driving the number 53, Ace Hardware Rock Hill Chevrolet for Joey Gase Motorsports with Sean Austin. 20 years old from Palm Beach Garden, Florida, Mason Maggio. Starting 37th, Driving the number 91, Main Street Auto Chevrolet for DGM Racing with Jesse Awuji Motorsports. 32 years old from Framingham, Massachusetts, CJ McLaughlin. Starting 36th, driving the number 735, Phil's Heating and Air Chevrolet for Joey Gase Motorsports with Sean Austin. 43 years old from Anderson, Indiana, Greg Van Alst. Starting 35th, driving the number 07, Brian King Roofing Chevrolet for SS Greenlight Racing. 31 years old from St. Albert, Canada, Alex LeBay. Starting 34th, driving the number 14, Over the Wall Chevrolet for SS Greenlight Racing. 32 years old from Ligonier, Pennsylvania, Garrett Smithley. Starting 33rd, driving the number 70, Bayshore Mortgage Chevrolet for Cope Family Racing. 19 years old from Colts Neck, New Jersey, Thomas Annunziata. Starting 32nd, driving the number 71, Four Loco Camo Chevrolet for DGM Racing with Jesse Awuji Motorsports. 35 years old from Ashburn, Virginia, Ryan Ellis. Starting 31st, driving the number 5, First National Bank Corporation Chevrolet for Our Motorsports. 30 years old from Wexford, Pennsylvania, Chris Wright. Starting 30th, driving the number 45, True Shine Car Wash Chevrolet for Alpha Prime Racing. 28 years old from Douglasville, Georgia, Mason Massey. Starting 29th, driving the number 42, Dude Wipe Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports. 26 years old from Ridgefield, Connecticut, Anthony Alfredo. Starting 28th, driving the number 31, Johnny Fly Chevrolet for Jordan Anderson Racing. 25 years old from Bakersfield, California, Blaine Perkins. Starting 27th, driving the number 19, Highway Self-Storage Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. 37 years old from Holtsville, New York, Justin Bonsignor. Starting 26th, driving the number 11, Call811.com Chevrolet for Colleague Racing. 31 years old from Port Charlotte, Florida, Josh Williams. Starting 25th, driving the number 99, SciAps Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports, for Viking Motorsports. 33 years old from Grass Valley, California, Matt DiBenedetto. Starting 24th, driving the number 51, Harrison Chevrolet for Jeremy Clements Racing. 40 years old from Spartanburg, South Carolina, Jeremy Clements. Starting 23rd, driving the number 44, Mac Door System Chevrolet for Alpha Prime Racing. 34 years old from the Woodlands, Texas, Brendan Poole. All right, let's see if they're in the remote booth or not.
CW Sports welcomes you to Bristol Motor Speedway. Today, it's the second short track race of the year for the NASCAR Xfinity Series and the 82nd time these Xfinity cars have raced here at Thunder Valley. So good to have you with us on this.
Come on. Why?
Adam Alexander, so here we go, short track racing. You were on this facility last night racing in the Truck Series race. You know how physical this place can be.
Starting 22nd, driving the number 16, Leaf Filter Gutter Protection Chevrolet for Colleague Racing. 24 years old from Middletown, New York, Christian Eckes, the first rookie. Starting 21st, driving the number 00, Friends of Jacqueline Foundation Ford for Haas Factory Team. 27 years old from Alpine, California, Sheldon Creed. Starting 20th, driving the number 28, SciAps Ford for RSS Racing. 23 years old from Tucker, Georgia, Kyle Sieg. Starting 19th, driving the number 10, Champion Container Chevrolet for Colleague Racing. 21 years old from DeLand, Florida, Daniel Dye, the second rookie. Starting 18th, driving the number 21, Bennett Transportation Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. 30 years old from Winston, Georgia, Austin Hill. Starting 17th, driving the number 26, Thompson Pipe Group Toyota for Sam Hunt Racing. 23 years old from Anaheim, California, Dean Thompson, the third rookie. Starting 16th, driving the number 24, Upper Deck Toyota for Sam Hunt Racing. 22 years old from Marietta, Georgia, Corey Heim. Starting 15th, driving the number 18, Sound Gear Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. 18 years old from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, William Sawalich, the fourth rookie. Starting 14th, driving the number 20, Menards Polonis Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. 28 years old from Atlanta, Georgia, Brandon Jones, the last winner in the series. We're not at Bristol. Starting 13th, driving the number 2, Wheelan Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. 20 years old from Menlo Park, California, Jesse Love. Starting 12th, driving the number 27, Redneck Blinds Freedom Campers Chevrolet for Jordan Anderson Racing. 32 years old from Halifax, Virginia, Jeb Burton. Starting 11th, driving the number 54, Operation 300 Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. 20 years old from Artesia, New Mexico, Taylor Gray, the fifth rookie. Now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 25, Dex Image Also. Taylor Gray, the highest starting Toyota. No Toyotas in the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 25, Dex Imaging Ford for AM Racing. 24 years old from Huntersville, North Carolina, Harrison Burton. Starting 9th, driving the number 4, Suave Chevrolet for Alpha Prime Racing. 21 years old from Rhinelander, Wisconsin, Parker Retzloff. Starting 8th, driving the number 8, Pilot Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports. 20 years old from Johnston, Iowa, Sammy Smith. Starting 7th, driving the number 48, Big Machine Vodka Spiked Cooler Chevrolet for Big Machine Racing. 23 years old from Miami, Florida, Nick Sanchez, rookie number 6. Starting 6th, driving the number 41, Audible Ford for Haas Factory Team. 21 years old from Franklin, Wisconsin, Sam Mayer. Starting 5th, driving the number 39, SciAps Ford for RSS Racing. 37 years old from Tucker, Georgia, Ryan Sieg. Starting 4th, driving the number 7, Jarrett Logistics Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports. 38 years old from Riverton, Illinois, Justin Allgaier. Starting 3rd, driving the number 1, High Rock Vodka Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports. 21 years old from Mooresville, North Carolina, Carson Quapple, the second highest starting rookie. Starting 2nd, driving the number 88, Exalta Clicklane Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports. 18 years old from Mooresville, North Carolina, Connor Zillich, the highest starting rookie. Backtracking a bit, Ryan Sieg was the highest starting Ford. And on the pole, driving the number 17, HendrickCars.com Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports, with a pole time of 15.194 seconds and an average speed of 126.287 miles per hour. 32 years old from Elk Grove, California, Kyle Larson. That is your starting lineup for today's SciAps 300.
Harrison Burton rolls 10th today. Harrison tried to do what his dad did here in 1997 when in an Xfinity car at Bristol. 300 laps. It's going to be physical, it's going to be intense, and the fans will get their money's worth, so will we. Front row, Kyle Larson.
300 laps around the 1.5 mile short track.
It's going to be a fun one. Larson goes from the outside lane. I'm happy to say we're green.
Here we go. Green, green, green at Bristol. Larson trying to hold on, but Allgaier on the outside. Trying to make a run. Can't get to the 17 though. Oh, he's loose.
Opening stage, 85 laps. If you don't get caution, it'll be intense. Every circuit around this place.
And early on right now, it's a bit of a fight for the bottom. We will see those top screws sort of come into play as we run more laps here. Lay rubber down. Without that rubber down right now, though, they're definitely front to bottom.
Oh, what happened to Burton?
Well, we just heard from him, and we talked about the success they have experienced.
Flat right front. Damn.
Fire down early for the 25.
Caution. Why is that a caution?
Get a caution.
Oh, the 53 blew up. That's Mason Maggio.
Today didn't make a qualifying run. The 53 Mason Maggio is going to take it to the garage. It's early, and already the wheel and caution lights are on. Larson leading. Tire issue for Harrison Burton. Maggio
Sanchez also got into him, but what?
We're coming back in a moment.
Oh!
Start here at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Cool's mom tucked in or
Alright, so now we wait.
The wheel and caution lights are on. Wheel and the official warning lights of NASCAR and America's most trusted manufacturer of emergency lights and sirens. Early yellow here at Bristol. And the restart is going to look just like the opening start of the race. The field is set for the Echo Park restart zone. Echo Park Automotive, where car buying is easier, better, and happier. Front row, Larson outside of Connor Zillish. And a couple of JRM Chevys back there behind him. Carson Quapple, Justin Allgaier, Sam Mayer in row 3 with Sammy Smith.
Here we go, green, green, green. Still getting it going. Gave a big advantage to Larson, who's now clear. Allgaier trying to make the pass on the outside for a second. Looks like he'll get there.
Mayer making the outside lane work, jumping up there in the 4th position. Slides down in line behind the 88. Talking about the green and white 41, Sam Mayer.
Just Allgaier making that second green work pretty quickly. Got around Zillish, slot in the second place.
How good do you feel watching guys make the outside work? It's a sign of great things to come throughout the day. 48 on
Look at Nick Sanchez trying to make some runs on the outside work.
Speaking of which, like 2 or 3 there in one corner, absolutely flying around the outside.
power move from the driver that was so good in practice and qualifying earlier today.
And to answer
Sanchez up to 6th place. Sammy Smith going to 7th. Carson Quapple started in 3rd. Now back to 8th.
Worked so well, it makes you feel really good about your race car. Jeff Burton in the 27 on board here with Solana, making the inside there, painting that line like he did in practice. Battle for 11th here. Right behind Burton.
So while it's running at a track that he's actually run before, one at an ARCA. So now he's up to 11th. Corey Himes is up to 10th. Allgaier dogging Larson for the lead.
Allgaier's closed up the Kyle Larson. This is another good sign for us because you put a guy like Larson on the pole and you're worried about what is he going to do to the competition. Allgaier said, "Don't forget about me. I am."
Here comes Allgaier trying to get to the inside. Not there yet.
Larson has got a full mirror full of Allgaier. This is such a cool shot. Look at that, just Allgaier. You can see the car bouncing, wiggling around these concrete racetracks. The cars just bounce over all those concrete slabs as the tires gain air pressure. It starts to feel almost like at times like basketballs is somehow some drivers describe it. The front end bouncing so much. That 7 car looks really hooked up. We saw this last night though in the truck race. Tires were good. Then late in the run, they could kind of just fall off and go away. So management is going to be big. The other thing is that lap traffic, the roll it can play. Man, I love to see this. Allgaier picking the outside. He's looking around, trying to do it cleanly. When you're falling that close, it does give you the option here to use that bumper a little bit, but it's very early in this race. No reason to really push it this time. Great team race, too. Yeah, you want to be delicate, especially as you said early in the race. That 17 team does join JRM for their competition meetings, post races, so they do work closely together.
That's for cash. Allgaier, Creed, Hill, Poole as they run.
Obviously the best for the bunch. A couple of them outside the top 15, Hill and Poole. Creed back there in the 15th position as well. There you see the 0-0 on track. And that bright number 20, most recent winner, Brandon Jones. Great effort last week in Darlington to smack that long winless streak. You really see how the bottom is the place to be right now. And I think some of that is that we saw rubber lay down really quickly in practice for the Xfinity Series, but when the Cup went out there, they picked all up. They've been having those issues with the tires wearing out very quickly, not laying any rubber. That made this a very green racetrack to start this race for the Xfinity Series. And so it's going to take a while to sort of lay that rubber back down and to make the top come in when the bottom gets so much rubber and so much heat in, it starts to move some of that sticky stuff towards the top of the racetrack. 0-0, Sheldon Creed, you know he's
Right, Creed, he is currently in 14th. And the second of the That's for Cash drivers as they run.
Very, very impressive the rookie has been so far. 2025 driving for Sam Hunt. Take a look back here. Brandon Jones gets very loose down into turn 1.
Jones got loose.
You'll see that today.
We see Creed going by, but we didn't see the rest of the pass.
Bristol is all about. Oh, that's tight. That's how, you know, right there is exactly how you make a pass. When the bottom is the place to be.
Jones just trying to beat the bumper of the 0-0.
Turn under them that they sort of get a little loose on the exit. It allows you to get that nose inside, and then they have no choice but to let you.
This is how Bristol was in the olden days. It's what people have been screaming for, too.
Once you go green, you can click them off in a hurry. Already 25 laps in. They fly by here. Oh, man. 24, Corey Hyman. Solid effort last night in the truck race. And a few starts this year driving the Xfinity car, number 24, second machine entered for Sam Hunt Racing. And it's looked good early. Qualified outside the top 10, but here he is in 9th. And this is great to see, because it's almost felt like some of the starts this year for this 24 team have been cursed at times. Every time they even have any sort of hope something goes wrong. Corey usually has a ton of speed. He really shows the benchmark for what Sam Hunt Racing has for their equipment. So it's great to see that.
You get around some lap cars. Greg Van Alst, CJ McLaughlin.
They actually came down pit road on that opening caution. He's plus 11.
Mason Maggio's out. Chris Wright a lap down. Alex LeBay a lap down. Ryan Ellis a lap down.
Just mentioned Hine at plus 7. Great shot out the front of William Small, just 18 sound gear Toyota Camry. You see that left? line, and you're going to see this all day. You can use a little bit below to help turn the car. We saw him doing that a lot in practice. He even did a little bit in qualifying. But you don't want to do it too much. It can really upset that race car if you get too far below the yellow line. But there is grip putting your left side on the yellow line.
31 of 85 laps complete in our opening stage at Bristol. And coming out of the first turn,
Lead battle still ongoing between Larson and Allgaier.
ahead of the curve and take the lead. He's always impressive here. So far, so good for driver 17. He's led all from the pole.
Man, get ahead of your curve with
No. Lap traffic. Coming to play for the leaders. Larson still leads. It was a long ass commercial. Damn it.
Leading up this Tuesday, watch as Ethan Page watch his team, Wesley and Eddie Thornton battle it out in a fatal four-way to determine the #1 contender. You don't want to miss it.
More cars are going to lap down. Thomas Annunziata, Mason Massey, Garrett Smithley, Blaine Perkins, Manda Benedetto, Anthony Alfredo, Parker Retzloff, Harrison Burton, Christian Eckes, Kyle Sieg, Justin Bonsignor.
He just went by Justin Bonsignor, who has scored in the 22nd position, and he's already put Eckes and Harrison Burton a lap down. Unbelievable when you consider how quick they were to restart, but when you lose track position and you got a guy out front like Larson, you got to be prepared.
Well, just think about this. When they restarted towards the back, you're almost half a lap down right when you get the green flag. And then from there, he's in clean air. You're in traffic. It makes it really tough. And it's tough feeling when you hear
2.7-second gap for Larson now.
and then it's 5 cars back, 4 cars back, trying everything to get away from
Oh, so wait, Larson didn't win the Xfinity races. Oh, wait.
Christian Eckes.
No,
Now
he
it's about
didn't.
trying to figure out who's going to be the lucky dog, trying to get yourself in that position possibly.
We've had,
Get the free pass, so it's
what are we,
it's
eight races thus far.
happening in real time and very quickly here because
Two had,
15 laps, you start
there were 2 drivers who won twice, Larson and Allgaier and Hill. Then one apiece for Almirola, Jones, Zilich, Love. Okay, so Larson hasn't. Okay, so we're going for our 7th different winner.
I mean, there was sarcasm in that radio, but they're not wrong.
LeBay a lap down.
It's even harder when you have a leader that's this fast. I mean, 3rd place.
Clemens a lap down.
Behind him right now. So this is incredibly tough position for all these drivers that didn't expect to have this speed, Dylan.
Yeah, you're right, Parker. And it's interesting. I was talking to Adam Wall, the crew chief, about this car, and he said the more long green runs we get, the
Josh Williams a lap down.
efficient in lap traffic. Every car he gets in, no matter if it's a sprint car or a stock car.
Chris Wright's another lap down.
So if they said if we can reach 12 or 13 cars on the lead lap by the end of, or by the middle of stage 3, we'll be in a good spot. But he's maybe
Brandon Poole a lap down.
by the end of stage 1.
What about by the middle of stage 1? 32 to go. He just put Brendan Poole a lap down. 44 fighting back to no avail. He was 18th in the running order and one of our Dash for Cash drivers.
He is way ahead of pace right now. We saw this at Homestead, Miami, when he was able to lap up to 6th place in stage 3, but definitely not stage 1. This shows you the level of speed they brought right off the truck. And we saw it qualifying with the speed he had there, and it's continued here in the race.
But you can get a lap down here if you come back because you can have a rash of cautions. You can't give up. But this takes me to the race within the race. We talk about the Dash for Cash. What about the race for the free pass? You know, at the end of this stage, you know the caution's coming. There's going to be a high level of competition for that position if we don't get a caution between now and then.
And the free pass feels like a lifeline. When you're in that position, and now especially with a leader that's this fast, you can be racing for 15 and be able to get the free pass. That is going to put you in a completely different position than be locked and lapped down and now be looking for another free pass or a waiver out, a rash of caution, some way to get back on the lead lap. It's not over here, but you got to find a way back to the lead.
I look at Heim, who qualifies 15, gets 6 positions early. You're like, man, that's good, right? It's great now because think about the separation that created for him between where he would have been in the race leader Kyle Larson and where he is now. Plenty of breathing room as he races Jesse Love for 9th in the running order. 26 to go in stage 1. Kyle Larson out front of Justin Allgaier.
This is Toyota Gazzi Racing. We got fast cars.
Let's see now. Austin Hill a lap down. You can see it happening on the screen right there. That last, I mean, what was the G difference last lap? 2/10 faster than everyone else in the field, basically. And there goes even more lapping being done. Dean Thompson a lap down. How do you beat this? Honestly. Sheldon Creed a lap down. Oh, not yet. Sheldon Creed trying to stay on. He got there. Oh, it goes a crossover. Oh, no. Sheldon Creed a lap down.
Series racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. Aerial coverage brought to you by the Lucas Oil helicopter. 17 is Kyle Larson, and it is an absolute taken behind the woodshed opening stage for him. He has been miraculous so far.
13 drivers on the lead lap. Now with Jeb Burton a lap down.
Goes by Jeb Burton, who was 14th in the running.
I would like to say that car is fast, but Kyle Larson's amazing. He's absolutely destroying the field right now. Third place is over 10 seconds behind him at this point. I don't know if I've seen anything like this. This is a whole other zip code of speed at this moment right now. And he's able to go anywhere on the racetrack that he wants.
Okay, back behind him.
Ooh, Sanchez in a moment hit the wall.
Racing, including just outside the top 5. 48, Nick Sanchez with the wiggle, racing with Sammy Smith in the 8.
And this is that you try to explore that outside lane. You're trying to use as much racetrack as possible. You will sort of jump the cushion in some respects up there, and that's what happens to just get the wall. Not too hard though. Definitely
10 laps to go on the stage, or 11 actually. Creed around. Oh, man! He just got destroyed by Brennan Poole. Oh, my God. That was brutal.
It might seem like it was a long time, but especially around a corner, when it happens, it's such a short distance, such a short time. Great to see Sheldon get out.
Yes, it's so good to see him out of that race car.
Jesus Christ. Well, it was like waving to Jeff Burton. There was no rear end on that 44.
Still inside of his car as the safety crew is there and talking with him. See, moving around, gloves are off. And now he'll climb out. That's good to see.
Really vicious hits.
You know what's crazy about this is the caution comes out 11 laps to go in the stage, and it may very well end the stage with all that fluid that was on the track. Here's a look at what
Got hit by Dean Thompson, of course.
Here off of turn 4. Obviously spins out and sitting there for a fair amount of time, but you'll see it's Brennan Poole.
All the foam that spilled out of that car. Good God.
It was, you know, it probably was coming around the corner at the time the caution comes out. He's trying to slow down. He actually ends up losing the rear of the race car up in maybe some of the marbles that are up there and trying to turn down left as you see the 14.
Bam! Oh my God! The right rear completely destroyed.
15-second laps. You're in the corner.
Like the right rear tire was just jettisoned.
Even when the caution comes out, just trying to
I don't think I've ever seen a car where the rear just got blown out.
Brennan Poole in the safety vehicle will go to the infield care center. Here's 44 radio.
Oh God. That was a bad wreck. Red flag.
He was getting the message. Go to the bottom. But to no avail. You saw he was starting to lose the race car off the top before, just trying to cut it down left. And even when you get the caution that quickly, you're still trying to slow the car down from a really high rate of speed in a short amount of time.
Second caution of the day is turned into a red flag. And it's for this incident. Sheldon Creed goes around. Brennan Poole tries to miss heavy contact. Both drivers done for the day.
The right side of that car was completely exposed.
I, for one, can
Jesus. Ron Paul says his ribs hurt. All right.
True Work, upgrade to the world's most technical performance workwear. And by Toyota. Let's go places. CW Sports, live in Bristol, Tennessee. Under the red flag, it's a short track, but high speeds. You can have some major impact. Second caution of the day leading to this red. Sheldon Creed got turned around. Brennan Poole nowhere to go as he tries to save it. Heavy contact, and the cleanup continues. Jeremy Clements is 20th right now in the running order. Let's take a look at Jeremy's Race Fit Health Report, brought to you by Registry.
Wait, 5'8", 150 pounds. Like salmon, Brussels sprouts, and sweet potatoes. Fitness, running, cycling, and swimming.
And running, I'll do the running. The cycling and swimming, not so much.
Definitely not swimming. I wouldn't make it out the other side of the pool.
It
But
turns out
cycling,
Jeremy's
I can get with.
he's a triathlete.
Yeah. All in.
40 years old from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Over 400 consecutive starts. And one of the great veterans. You see his numbers today. Qualified 22nd, said he's 20th, and we look one more time at what has put us under a red flag.
We're going to point out the 44 there, Brennan Poole. He sees at the top of the screen in 3 and 4 when Sheldon Creed comes to a stop. The 14 front of him reacts. He can't quite get the car slowed down. He's trying to get the brakes. That loses the rear, and nothing he can do, and he impacts the 0-0 there with a really vicious hard hit. Great to see both of them get out of those race cars. But that's just how fast things happen at Bristol. We talked about 15-second laps, not being able to see around the corners. It's even tough to react to caution like
all the
this.
foam I got
Happens with a car
dispersed.
sitting there. You're just focused on making lap time and following the cars in front of you, and suddenly there's something sitting there racetrack. You can only react so quickly, these heavy 3,400-pound cars.
Here's a crazy stat. Jeb Burton is going to get the free pass. He's 14th. That's a major statement of just how good the 17 of Kyle Larson has been early, Dylan.
Yeah, and Kyle had some thoughts on his pace early on under this red. Take a listen.
I think if we can help ourselves in the first 20 laps, that'll help us get away faster. Your lap's up to P13 right there, and you had 10 seconds on in third place.
So the 13, as we said, that was their goal for about the middle of stage 3. So they're not doing too bad right now for sure for Kyle Larson. He said that he was a little bit free on that run as well, but overall pretty happy with their race car. Think they may make a couple changes here when they pit just to give him a little more security, but not too bad right now behind the wheel of the 17.
Did I hear that right? When they said it lapped up to 13th and he said, man, that's it?
That's it. I think he's still angry from Homestead, Miami. You know how they can't take it from you if everyone's a lap down.
He's leading, and he's greedy. The rest of the stage will play out when we return to Bristol. Glad you're with us on CW.
Did you bring it?
Was just unbelievable. And when you've got the field set up, right, you ought to do a little bit of a double dip. So we did. Got Tennessee, Virginia Tech, and then Western Carolina, East Tennessee State doing it as well. And hey, coming up later this year, this announcement came in 2024. In August, baseball, the Atlanta Braves, Cincinnati Reds, right here at the last great Coliseum.
So when you knock it out of the park, right, at a normal baseball field, that's pretty impressive. What if you knocked it over these grandstands?
If you go upper deck at Bristol,
Yeah.
they're checking your bat. I mean, you know what I mean? Like they're doing everything they can to make sure that you're legit. You really need a mile. There it is, right there.
Oh, hey.
There will be some more modification.
I would think so. You don't keep the haulers there.
That's right. Kim, let's go to you.
Yeah, a lot of questions as we're under red on who's going to come down pit lane when we go back green, who will stay out. Here's the conversation between Ryan Sieg and his crew chief, Matt Noyce. friendly team talking about collecting points here at the end of the stage, especially those drivers that don't have a win. Right now, though, we are outside the Care Center where Sheldon Creed has been released. Hard hit. First of all, are you okay? And then walk me through what happened.
Yeah, I feel fine. It knocked the air out of me there for a second. Yeah, I mean, the 27 was a lucky dog at the moment, and he was doing a really good job holding on to that, and I was just trying to play with things. I was fairly free at the moment, just trying to surge, and seen the 17 diamond when he was lapping us, and I felt like it worked pretty good, so I went and tried to start working that into my line, and I was just trying to work around the 17, or 27, sorry, and yeah, just, I don't know, the 26 had got me a few times by then, and then just got me enough there, so unfortunate for our friend the Jacqueline Ford Mustang. I'm bummed for all of our guys to be taken out in stage 1 like that, but I don't know, happy to be okay and fight on next week.
We know things happen very fast. That contact.
I don't know. I guess I'll just wait for them to restart. But man.
Second caution to the red flag, back under the yellow again. Cleanup is complete.
Thank God.
Now we'll probably open pit road before we return to green flag racing. The Whelen caution lights are on. Whelen, the official warning lights of NASCAR, America's most trusted manufacturer of emergency lights and sirens. So we said it, Jeb Burton gets the free pass. He's 14. And Kim had some radio from the 3019 Orion C. I am really curious to see how this plays out as far as strategy goes, because a lot of guys will lap down that can have some options depending on who pits and how they handle things. Do you pit here, flip the stage? Do you stay out, get stage points? A whole lot of different agendas with 8 laps to go and eventually pit road opening up.
Right, and what Larson is, with the massive lead he has such a lead. Even here with a bunch of cars behind him, between him and the 7 and even 3rd place. So they have a lot of time to react to what he does, but you have to make this choice. Do you want points? Do you want to keep those other cars a lap down, force them to have to maybe take the wave in the stage break? So a lot of decisions here for pit road.
And pit road, very unique here at Bristol. Under caution, you enter in turn 2, go all the way around and exit turn 1. Pit road on both the front and back straightaway at Bristol Motor Speedway. All right, we're going to find out what's happening. Progressive pit road is open. We send it to Dylan.
And Kyle Larson is the very first pit stall on the back straightaway. There was some debate about staying out here to keep those cars trapped a lap down, but they ultimately wanted to protect their own track position. You see the adjustment there to give Larson a little bit more security with the rings in the back window, 4 tires and fuel for the 17. And here's Connor Zilich as well on the left of the screen. He reported that he was neutral on corner entry, but was battling tight a little bit later in the corner. Maybe just an air pressure adjustment, 4 tires and fuel on the 88.
And their teammate Sammy Smith all the way around on the front stretch is where his pit stall is. There was a lot of debate on the radio between Sammy and his crew chief Philip Bell on whether or not they were going to stay on or come. Ultimately elected to come. Sammy did say the balance felt really good. The team was just telling him he needs a little bit early entry. As you see, a brigade of JRM cars. Carson Quapple also on the pit lane getting fresh tires and fuel.
We talked about the approach, the strategy. Sam Mayer, Ryan Sieg stay on the racetrack. And the racetrack progressive pit road. See everyone exiting here.
I think it was a fairly easy for the 17 on pit road there.
Oh my gosh, he drove away. He's put more.
He was already out of the shop by the time we went there.
He's not getting more cars. He's getting under actually. Back to Kim.
And Brendan Poole has been released from the care center. The other part of that incident was Sheldon Creed. We know really Sheldon had nowhere to go. You know had nowhere to go. I know everything happened so fast. What kind of communication were you getting from your spotter, if any, and what were you seeing?
Yeah, it was just tough. I was in the top lane. I was already back to the gas. Beeline to my spotter, said, check up, check up, check up. The way the banking is here, I couldn't even see where the double zero was at yet. So I just started slowing down. And he was right in the middle of the track. So then I started to just spin out, and I nailed him. So just kind of unfortunate. Hate the 26 turnaround. Hate 2 dash for cash cars got into it. Just kind of stinks. I think we were going to be all right. We need a few adjustments. Just one of those deals. Everything here happens so fast, and you also can't really see, and it's just kind of.
Oh man, what a nasty wreck.
Racing, though, aside from the incident that you were seeing out there, especially the track as it was getting rubber.
Yeah, I thought the racetrack did a great job with prepping it with the stuff they spray on the bottom of the track. We had the 2 lanes, and it was just starting to work really good. I was having a lot of fun. It just stinks we don't get to finish it off.
Belated happy birthday to Brennan. Turned 34 yesterday. Was hoping to be a big celebration involved in the dash for cash, but unfortunately done early. And his disappointment, this fan's game, taking home part of the 44 car there.
That's always nice to see.
So we're doing the choose here, and you see that 41 takes the outside lane inside 39 of Ryan Sieg. That'll be the front row. They stayed out. Behind them, Larson and Zilich, and we're only going to have 3 laps to decide stage 1.
And we've seen this before here at Bristol. Even though they're on way older tires, it can still work for you. You just get a good enough restart. The laps happen so quickly. Some of those cars behind on the newer tires can get stuck side by side, allowing older tires to win a stage like this. And they'll have to lose all that track position.
Here they come through the Echo Park restart zone.
Here we go. Green, 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 green. Inside line doesn't get going, and Sam Mayer leads the outside.
Really bottled up the bottom. Sam Mayer got a good restart. Kyle Larson being right on his tail.
Ryan C getting back to it, though. He's in second.
Mayer gets away. Sieg jumps up into second.
What a recovery by Sieg there. Restart to use the bottom effectively. 1 and 2. It slots into second.
Huge for Sieg when you talk about points. We're going to have
Larson settles in third. Next time by, it'll be the last lap of the stage.
so, and this is going to pay dividends. 1 to go to the stage.
Back here for third and fourth. Between some of the JRM teammates and Kyle Larson.
Sam
Sam Mayer wins stage 1. Second is Ryan Sieg. Third, Kyle Larson. Fourth, Sammy Smith. Fifth, Justin Allgaier. Sixth, Connor Zilic. Seventh, Nick Sanchez. Eighth, Jesse Love. Ninth, Carson Quapple. 10th, the Brandon Jones. And for those wondering, there with the free pass, there will be 26 cars on the lead lap.
It's been so good in the early portion of 2025.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily Jardians at each day start. As time went on, it was easy to see I'm lowering my A1C.
And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardians can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine, which can be fatal. Stop Jardians and call your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, trouble breathing, or increased ketones. Jardians may cause dehydration that can suddenly worsen kidney function and make you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or weak upon standing. Genital yeast infections in men and women, urinary tract infections, low blood sugar, or a rare life-threatening bacterial infection between and around the anus and genitals can...
Now we wait for the start of stage 2. We're back.
lapped all the way up to the 13th position. Sanchez has made his pit stop. He's 7th. Here's 48 radio.
Well, that's what happened. What?
And that's good for Patrick Johnny to describe to his rookie driver here, Nick Sanchez, who's explaining, hey, what I'm trying to describe to you is that you have damage, that if you push on it more, it could really become a problem. We saw that at Martinsville with Connor Zillage, who got some damage early on and was told, hey, don't damage this thing further. You don't really have that mulligan any further. He actually did damage it further, and it really put them in detriment in their race. So you want to get that info because you can't see it. Nick's in there thinking, it's all good.
Progressive pit road is open, and those that finished at the front after staying out now going to make their pit stop. Sam Mayer, Ryan Smith. Here's Kim.
Yeah, that long trip all the way around, like we saw in the graphic, to the front stretch where their pit stalls are. You see Sam Mayer there. He said he fired off loose before the traction came in. Needs to get a little more snug up top. Tight entry, he said, because Larson is in another zip code. You saw that chassis adjustment. The plan was to drop the track bar 1 for first figure tire snowboat fuel. On your right, that's Ryan Sieg in the 39. Ryan is where he got tight that run and needs help definitely firing off, specifically lateral on the fire off.
Not a lot of drama when it comes to the Progressive race off pit road. 41-39 nose to tail. They hold their position. The other pit stops taking place here. Larson and those others that came down lap 79 prior to the end of stage 1 stay out. They'll be at the front of the field when we go green in stage 2 as we head over to the CW garage and Carla Metz. Hey, Carla.
Thanks, Adam. And we've talked about Kyle Larson's dominance, but let's look at the number 17 through 5 races this season. As a whole, they finished second 3 times with 3 different drivers, and they also own 3 stage wins. Ironically, Kyle Larson is the only HMS Cup driver who hasn't finished second in the series, but he has led the most laps, and of course we know he did dominate that race in Miami, but finished 4th after a late race restart. But I'd say that's pretty good numbers for the 17 as a whole, and of course Larson trying to add to that dominance today, Adam.
Well, and you know, you look at Corey Day, and for him at Martinsville, which is a very difficult racetrack, he's making his first ever start. And the 21st may be a little false because they had a better race car now. He impressed us on that Saturday afternoon and evening in practice and qualifying before we went green. But across the board, the numbers they have produced, as Carla said, have just been amazing.
It's every time this car shows up, you now know it's something you're going to have to contend against in the Xfinity Series if you want to win. And it's been that case the last 2 years or so. When they showed up, you knew it was going to be fast. Chase Elliott behind the wheel, racing Kyle Larson when he showed up Dakota last year. You know, it definitely is just, you know, when Hendrick Motorsports puts a label on something, they're going to go all after it. And they do this program not only for the drivers to get some little track time at places they want to run, but also it's about having that depth in the organization, giving some people in the organization an opportunity to work on a race weekend and sort of have that depth ready for the time they might need in the Cup Series.
Look down here at Mayer and Sieg in the bumper. They're scored just outside the top 10 after making their pit stops here. But Xfinity fastest lap goes to Sam Mayer, who did it at the end of the stage on those older tires. What a major statement about the good years and just how fast that race car was in that situation.
Clean air is a beautiful thing sometimes. Even here at a half-mile short track like this, high banked, clean air can matter.
How decorated is Mayer in the bumper in 13th? He's got the green and white checkered flag for winning the stage and the purple stopwatch for having the fastest lap. We do the choose as we anticipate our second stage. No surprise, Larson goes outside. How about Sammy Smith is established in track position, second of that group that had already made their pit stops, and he'll restart on the front row. As everyone else does the choose, you know, we had the early problem for Harrison Burton, made the pit stop, eventually lost a lap to Larson. He was in the top 20 after the cycle of stops. Too fast, though, exiting, so he'll have to drop to the rear. And Parker Retzloff, what a day for him. Qualified 9th, had to drop to the rear, unapproved adjustments, lost a lap. He's 25th right now on the lead lap, but he had his crew over the wall too soon, so he too is penalized.
All right, getting ready to start the second stage.
If you're Sammy Smith in this position, you know how good Kyle Larson's been on the restarts on the top. You saw it, the 39 went through on that last restart, struggling to get the power down. When you're on the bottom, it's so tough to get the power down in the banking and turning the car at the same time. So you're just trying to do the best you can and not spin the rears.
81 laps led today from the pole for Kyle.
Here we go again. We're green at Bristol.
He gets the jump as we begin stage 2 at Bristol.
call the third. Now side by side here off of 4. Watching the racing back through the field. How aggressive they are on these restarts. Connor Zilic making the outside lane work. Side by side for third. Zilic in the
Man, it's Hendrick and Motorsports and JRM 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zilla trying to find his way around Allgaier for second position. Jimmy Smith going for third again.
Especially early on the restart, you want to take advantage of that as much as you can. You're going to try and get everything you can there, then get back down to the bottom. But if it's working, if they're bottled up on the bottom, you're going to try and use everything you got up there.
And now we watch Mayer, who wins the opening stage, makes the pit stop, didn't lose a ton of track position because of how few cars were on the lead lap, and here he is delicately working his way back through traffic.
Yeah, definitely going to drive differently. When you said that Xfinity fastest lap from the lead in clean air, but now it's about being smart. We preach this in the Xfinity Series all the time at these short tracks where you have the ability to flip the stages. It puts competitive cars deeper in the field than they necessarily would be speed-wise. You just have to be smart as you work your way through. You don't want to damage that race car to put yourself in a worse position when you know you have the speed to work your way back up front.
This our custom Stan Chili onboard camera. You're riding with Jeff Burton, who at one time was a lap down, now back on the lead lap. It's 13th. One is Carson Quapple.
Oh, got pretty sideways there as you try to make that top lane work. Especially after a restart, it can just be a little dirtier up there. There's still some rubber from the runs before up top that hasn't been picked up under caution, so it's tougher to make work. And it sort of goes through cycles here at Bristol. You'll start to see the bottom be the preferred groove, and then as it heats up and you lay enough rubber down there, you'll start to see the top be the place to be. That's what we saw Larson making it tough to be in the first stage. And it's just, you have to sort of have the versatility and be able to recognize as the track changes lap by lap where you need to be.
Somewhere, Dale Jr. is smiling. On the heels of putting all 5 of his cars in the top 9 at Darlington, look at JRM today, second to...
Now let's see Larson have a problem. Then we can have JRM supremacy with a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and you mentioned Logan Dale and her junior, and as we just saw Carson Quapple try to use that top lane to help prepare for Carson's first Bristol Xfinity race. Larson leaned heavily on owner Dale Jr. They had a lengthy conversation about how to find success here, specifically running that top
Harrison Burton on pit road.
He told me Carson studied Dale's in-car camera SMT for the last 2 years here. So he's got the right tools, and he's got track position. We'll see what he can make of it.
Great day for Junior Motorsports. Not a good day for AM Racing and Harrison Burton. After qualifying, he has the early tire issue. They get a lap down. The penalty on pit road, unscheduled pit stop just across the board. Things have not gone the way of the 25.
We're going to see the right front go down here. Another issue. This could be a mechanical situation with the sway bar. The suspension is rubbing inside of that tire coming down.
People love how the new Homes.com helps them get quick answers about any property by connecting them to the actual listing agent.
I'm getting great exposure.
Speaking of exposure, can we get him a hat?
Ooh, what about a beret?
No.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
It's pronounced Liberty.
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 Liberty. Now she's mocking me. Very mature.
Hey, that's enough, you two.
I'm not the one acting like a total baby.
She's 2.
Only pay for what you need. Liberty, liberty, liberty. You prepare for the unexpected.
About 3-second gap from Larson to the others.
Gold's Workwear offering technical performance.
There's another 85 lap stage.
Workwear system. So you can perform at your best. Work well. True work.
Sammy Smith gets second.
Perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to taking it?
Salon Pass Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salon Pass, it's good medicine.
If you feel like you're on the wrong road with your finances, Credit Karma can help you push through to a better place with personalized guidance to improve your credit, savings, taxes, and more. professional grade parts built for performance and quality.
Already getting to the lap cars.
Stopping power your customers need to keep going with confidence.
Let's see. I wonder who will get lapped first. Mason Massey was in 26th, is a lap down, so we're getting to those. Matt DiBenedetto is about to get lapped.
Why stay in hotel rooms and not be together? Get an Airbnb and actually get together.
For the first time in over 2 decades, the NASCAR Xfinity Series returns to the Rock.
You've got to be kidding me.
Next Saturday, Rockingham Speedway is back. Hold on tight. NASCAR's hottest young drivers roar into the classic track with a the NASCAR Xfinity Series next Saturday from Rockingham at 3 Eastern, 12.
I can't wait to watch that, although I might not be able to stream it. My reaction is...
You're watching the NASCAR
All right.
Series live at Bristol Motor Speedway on CW aerial coverage. Brought to you
JRM still holding all of the positions in the top 5. All right, DiBenedetto's a lap down. Next up would be Josh Williams for calling.
7 lap. A lot of junior motorsport Chevys behind him. And then I also noticed Jesse Love's been impressive today, back in the 6th position. There he is in the deuce for Richard Childress Racing tomorrow. Going to make his Cup debut earlier today.
That's right, in the number 33 C4 Energy Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing.
Top 5 said he loved this place. Wondered about that choice to make a Cup start at Bristol. I'm starting to think it was going to work for him because he just seems in an active place. In qualifying, he definitely had a shot at putting up the lap that maybe would have contended with Larson. He was really fast, but got super loose. We know he had a lot of speed in that race car. He's starting to show it as we get into stage 2 here. Wrapping the bottom nicely and turning some really quick laps. Seeing back in 6th. I think they definitely have more speed than they've shown early on this race.
Kyle Larson. This is a master at work.
Take notes if you want to know how to run around Bristol right here.
And now the JRM boys are going to do the lap traffic.
Sammy Smith saw Kyle Larson 4 seconds behind him. The 8 is Sammy Smith. And he's racing with a 7 of Justin Allgaier for the runner-up spot.
Really fighting through traffic right here. You saw on that onboard Larson how he cuts through traffic from the top to the bottom, diamonding the corners, able to get back to the throttle so well as that car cuts through the center. And then when you're racing, so when you don't quite have that same opportunity as your Sammy Smith's position, you're trying to protect Justin Allgaier, trying to defend him off and not let him get beside you, but also try to navigate your way through this traffic. And if you're Justin, you're hoping some of that traffic stops up Sammy Smith and gives you that chance to get beside him or get by him. And that's how you navigate through traffic here at Bristol. It can be a lot of fun when it's working here.
Josh Williams a lap down.
When it's holding you up and not allowing you to do what you want to do in that car. Oh, this is going to be tight.
He's not
Fun to watch, though. Look how loose Parker Retzlaff was. That'll give the opening for Kyle Larson to get by him. Or will it?
And the 4 is Parker Retzlaff. He'll be the next one to drop a lap. He's 23rd on the board right now. Retzlaff got that penalty.
All right. Retzlaff, so now 22 cars on the lead lap. Wait, Alfredo is also on that group.
Mason Massey, what's he thinking right here?
We were running off more of it.
21 cars on the lead lap.
Difference in entry speed to the center of the corner for Larson compared to those other
Who's next? Clements.
It's like a different class running by you. Didn't have a race car at that time.
One driver who I've shit on with my friends is Sawalich, but so this is one of the few times he's actually running well.
The last few weeks have been a major struggle for him. But he comes to a place where he has experience. He's had success here, winning in the ARC East Series, claiming championships. Good in practice, good in qualifying, 8th right now.
Corey Himes right behind him. The 2311 supported Xfinity, 2311 prepped Xfinity car. All right. Not yet.
And I would say the big thing to that, Dylan, is capitalizing when you go to a place where you have confidence. They're doing that today. Because if you don't capitalize in a place like this, it could really demoralize you.
Definitely, and it's key for his confidence. And that's just, we talk about it all the time with young drivers, confidence and how what level their confidence is and what helps them gain that confidence. And when you have those tough races at Miami, at Darlington, wore-out racetracks, you know, that really hurts your confidence. But to come to a place like Bristol, knowing how tough it is, to have good speed and to run.
All right, Kyle Siegel lap down. Not yet. I missed. Got a car wrong. And I'll be right back.
Your local Ace is the largest national retailer of steel power tools. Gas or battery, you won't find this full lineup at a warehouse. You can find it at Ace. Order online and get free pickup or free assembly and delivery. Ace is the place at the helpful hardware, folks.
Why can't we say we're the best home shopping site?
Because while true, you just can't say that legally.
What if we said it in Spanish?
Homes.com es el mejor.
No. What if he said it?
Homes.com. It's the best.
Homes.com.
It's the best.
Just for Men gives you your strongest, fullest, thickest looking beard yet. Mustache and beard, now with keratin. In just 5 minutes, sport your best beard ever. Just for Men.
Kids, I'm sure you're wondering why your mother and I asked you here tonight.
We're moving to Hawaii.
We're getting a puppy?
We don't have to go to school anymore.
No. It's because it's a buffet of all you can eat butterfly shrimp and sirloin steak.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Gotta have a lucky charm when you ride, right? Make you feel safe and protected out there.
That's why I never leave home without a photo of the little ones.
Bracelet for my husband. Oh, lucky rabbit's foot.
Lucky rabbit named Scoot. It's Swedish. That's a whole rabbit. Named Scoot.
Well, there's really no need for a lucky charm when you ride.
Not when America's #1 motorcycle insurance got your back. We're just gonna ignore the fact that Carl has a rabbit. Named Scoot.
Hate this stupid commercial. Let's see who else went a lap down, by the way. Let's see. All right, Kyle Sieg, Jeremy Clements, Justin Bonsignor, Taylor Gray a lap down. 16 cars remain on the lead lap.
It's perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to taking it? Did you know Toyota has 3 NASCAR Cup teams? We got Team 2311, owned by this guy, and 8-time Daytona winner Denny Hamlin. But Denny Hamlin races for another team, Joe Gibbs Racing. Yeah, Super Bowl winning head coach Joe Gibbs. And they both share the track with Legacy Motor Club, co-owned by 7-time Cup champ Jimmy Johnson. 3 epic teams, 4 legendary owners, all going after one cup. Now you're up to speed.
There's no party like an all-star party. The NASCAR All-Star Race roars into North Wilkesboro Speedway. It's back, May 16 through 18 for a no-holds-barred, old-fashioned mountain showdown. NASCAR's biggest stars going for all the money and bragging rights under the lights. One of racing's most iconic tracks. Get your May into high gear. Get your tickets today at North Wilkesboro Speedway.
Austin Hill a lap down.
If you're just joining us on this Saturday afternoon from Bristol, Tennessee, it has been the Kyle Larson Show here on this
Jeb Burton a lap down. 14 cars remain on the lead lap.
strategy prevented him from winning the first 10 of the race. He leads off the starting stage 2, flexing his muscles again. He drives around Jeb Burton. He's 15, 27 is a lap down. And while we were away, you saw in our side-by-side Jeremy Clements what might have happened here.
You see that big donut on the left side as well.
Contact with Larson.
We're going to look here off of turn 4. That's Larson down the bottom. And
Oh!
That is...
Looked like the 51 veered into the 17, which is...
Larson's lucky to get away with that.
Or maybe I'm just an idiot. No, it's definitely the 51 hitting the 17.
It would have been a little shocking to Kyle, for sure. And that's just another example of even when you have a almost 5-second lead here at Bristol, you're still not in the same position anytime.
All right, second, working lap traffic. I have to say Sammy Smith has done an outstanding job here in stage 2. Starts in the front row, been racing Allgaier the entire time, and finally he loses that runner-up position as the 7 is able to drive by as they work all these lap cars.
He's defended really well, and finally the traffic played in just Allgaier's favor. As they worked through a lot of traffic, he was constantly trying to find different lines from each other, and that's sort of the ebb and flow at Bristol as you race through traffic as the leaders. You're just trying to use them to your advantage and not have them slow you up too much.
Battle for fifth. We got a long way to go in this race, 12 to go stage 2, but top 4 regulars going to run for the Dash for Cash next weekend. That means this position at this stage in this point in the final stage would be huge as Zillage races outside of Love for 5th contract.
Jesse Love get to 5th place?
Want every single one you can get.
Not just yet. Best friends off the track, by the way. And both will probably make it to Cup at some point. Christian Eckes a lap down. Nick Sanchez a lap down. We're down to 12 cars on the lead lap.
Seconds plus over 3rd on back, so that advantage
There's an improvement there.
Yeah. For the rest of maybe he's just calmed it down. He's taking care of his equipment. I have no idea. The guy's been ridiculous today.
This line that he's been running occasionally, where he sort of dives the corner, turns down aggressively in the center, it just shows the speed of this race car, the ability he has to get back to throttle. I just don't see out of any other race car in the field. And I said it earlier, I want to say it's just the race car. It's really fast. That's classic Kyle Larson, doing things others are not or can't.
I think he's closing in on 12th. That would be Dean Thompson. 7 to go on the stage.
As he does this line, it's a little bit different what we see now in some of the others. He doesn't stay up next to the wall, wait to the exit. It's this cut down diamond, and he uses it really effectively in traffic to get big runs to clear people.
The statement that he's making, not only in the numbers when you look at the cars on the lead lap, but those drivers that he's put a lap down. Eckes a lap down, Sanchez, Austin Hill, who's going for the Dash for Cash. And we give you now our Toyota driver update. Taylor Gray back there in the 18th position. One of the many drivers that finds himself a lap down to race leader Kyle Larson.
You see that big wiggle from his car out of turn 2. Got some info that he was just struggling, being pretty loose inside this race car. Now this is such a tough place to have a loose race car. It puts you in such a box as what you're able to do in that race car, where you're able to place it. Getting the power down is difficult.
4 to go on the stage.
Puts you in a position where sometimes you just have to simply go slower to keep that race car on the racetrack.
So Wallach and Hine for position. 2 young drivers in the Toyota.
Free to go.
Bit of a dance for Sawallic. Hine is there. 3 to go stage 2.
Those little taps that, you know, I'm here and I would like to take this position ASAP.
And that's big because that's a stage point, and we talked about it. Sawallic needs all the points that he can get.
2 to go.
There after winning the opening stage. This has been
Looks like Larson's not going to get 12th place. 1 to go in the stage.
final lap of the stage. He needs to stay there so he doesn't have to use the free pass. This is big, and Larson creating a little bit of grace here, and it's going to be a nice moment this race for Dean Thompson.
Stage
if he
win.
can hang on, and he does. Stage 2 goes to the dominator, Kyle Larson. How good is this?
Yeah, Larson wins the stage. Allgaier 2nd. Smith 3rd. 4th is Carson Quapple. 5th, Connor Zillage. 6th, Jesse Love. 7th, Brandon Jones. 8th, Corey Heim. 9th, William Sawallic. And 10th, to Sam Mayer. Good God. I wonder how many cars are going to finish on the lead lap. wait until commercials are over for the last 120 laps or so. I got so tired sometimes I just gotta lie down during commercials with my eyes for a bit. Once we get everything back into equilibrium. Man, it's taking a while.
And by Subway. Get the meal of the day. A legendary 6-inch sub, chips, and a drink. Only $6.99 at Subway. Time for pit stops. Let's go to Progressive Pit Road, Dylan.
Yeah, Kyle Larson said we are free to fire off and build tight off the bottom on a long run, but also free entry up top. In spite of all that, he said we're really good, obviously. They made four-tire change and added fuel. Justin Allgaier see the wrench in the back window. He said we have nothing to lean on in the right rear, really loose laterally, and the opposite for Connor Zillich. Said we're struggling to run the bottom, specifically in the middle. I am way, way too tight on the 88, Kim.
Stop underway for Carson Quaffle at the top there. Fired off free, but ended tight. They'll look to make another track bar adjustment for fresh Goodyear tires in the middle. Jesse Levy said the drive off is okay, but it's too tight to run the bottom. That allows me to attack the top, though. He said it's impossible to pass. They're going to put some tape on it. They made a track bar adjustment up one, air pressure as well. At the bottom there, Sammy Smith fired up good, just a touch free, but trending tighter. He said we think we're close.
Race off pit road. Not loading. Brilliant. And then nothing happens until we get back to the restart. Probably about 4 or 5 laps. Alrighty, looks like we're finally getting ready to start. We're the second half of the the last 40% of the race. The dominant 17 up front once again as we go green at Bristol. Allgaier getting a better start. He takes the lead. Jesse Love on the inside as might follow through. Larson able to slam the door on the 2. Oh, I almost completely forgot. While this is going on, so is the Grand Prix of Long Beach. For IMSA. Probably in the last 10 minutes or so. It is a sprint race format time, which is 100 minutes.
Jesse Love stays in the top 5, riding wide and forth.
We heard Kyle Larson say that his car's a little bit loose firing off. They're trying to make some adjustments that would tighten up over the run. We might be seeing a little bit of that, just this car being looser to start.
Trying to figure out something in that high lane. Others painting the yellow line. Meanwhile, Justin Allgaier out front. He's now led at Bristol in 9 consecutive races. That's a record.
Never surprised when he sets new records in this series. He's the man to beat.
Allgaier holding on, but for how long can he hold back the number 7?
And it's for reasons just like that. He finds a way in the front. In almost every type of racetrack there is. And one thing to keep note of, Justin was able to keep in touch with Kyle Larson the last couple runs for about 20-25 laps, but it's about after 25 laps that Larson seems to hit the jet fuel assist button inside that race car, drives away from Justin Allgaier. So we'll see if maybe that's changed after some pit stop adjustments.
Here's another thing to think about in this situation. You made your pit stop, all these drivers coming down.
6 minutes left at Long Beach.
176. You're good to go on fuel, but you have a set of tires, and there's the move.
Allgaier. That's the move on. Larson gets the move on Justin Allgaier and takes the lead again. Gave him a little bump. That's enough to send him up to make the pass for the lead.
I got your fuel. I'm going back to the lead.
And he was not going to wait until 25 laps into this run. He was just going to make it be known right then and there. I'm moving through.
Another example, Corey Heim trying to get a bump on or move on Brandon Jones.
Corey Heim's been impressive in the 24.
He's in 9th right now. Sawalich in 7th, Jones in 8th, as Jones gets passed for 8th place by the 24 of Corey Heim.
If you're in Larson's position here, you use that bumper because you believe you are way faster than 7, as we've seen, and you're expecting now to just sort of drive away from him. Now you can give him a chance to have any sort of retaliation. He had a good run off the top.
Yeah, it was. Oh my God! I missed the initial bump. That was a bit aggressive in my opinion.
I'll say this too, credit to Sammy Smith. He was patient there. Instead of trying to dive in under his teammate, he lets him slide back down. Seemed very courteous to me. Let's get 17 radio and what was going on there when he made that pass.
Yeah, okay. I could sort of see that, I guess, but I also think it's early in this run, you've been so much faster. I don't know if you need that level of aggression when he was able to get back the lead and now be in the place he's been most of this race. I don't think Justin would see it the same way. If you play that style, of course, yeah.
In fact, if you played the radio for him right now, wouldn't it be like go up there?
Jesse Love's currently running 5th, in between Carson Quapple and Connor Zillich.
He made some adjustments on that 7 car in the last pit stop. He was getting really loose over the run. Justin said had no right rear lateral grip. So we'll see if they made some improvements on the long run.
But I go back to, as we see all these drivers, and I know it's early in the run, but not an enormous advantage for Larson since he jumped back out front. But I go back to what I was saying before he made the pass, Curly, and that is you can make it on fuel. You have a set of tires, but if we get a long green flag run, you may be in a position where you don't want to use them. I mean, who knows how this is going to work out? I'm not going to try to pontificate on how the scenarios will play, but there is something to be said now, not knowing when the next caution will come, unlike stage 1 and stage 2 that says, hey, I'm just going to make sure I take care of my equipment for the long haul.
Right, he's had such a speed advantage, though. I mean, I don't think he's been putting that race car through a lot of stress when he's been at times 5, 7 seconds ahead of second and third place, right? Even though he's making moves through traffic that looks aggressive, it's just not when you go on his onboard. How little effort he's having to put into going around here at that speed. I think he's already sort of doing that with the speed that they have in that race car.
Final run here for perspective. Last fall was 94 laps, so we can see a long green flag run to end at this place. Austin Hill in the 21. Big flag today. Dash for cash driver. Won our last short track race, 21st. 1 lap down. And Dean Thompson, who stayed on the lead lap so good at the end of the second stage, in 10th right now, in front of Sam Mayer, who won stage 1 earlier this afternoon.
This is a great run for Dean Thompson. Sam Hunt Racing, you know, to have Corey Hyman and him in the top 10. That 24 car has struggled this year with some mechanical issues. But to have both of these cars out of the Sam Hunt Racing shop running in the top 10 is a huge day. And talked to Sam Hunt about this, and he says, you know, we have Corey Hyman. It's great to show the level of equipment we have. We can help Dean in trying to understand exactly what we need in the race cars. And to see both cars running this well closely together is just such a big moment for him.
And maybe not totally surprising when you consider last time we had a short track race 2 weeks ago, got his career best 6th at Martinsville, did Dean Thompson. Larson leading, 94 to go at Bristol.
Zoe?
Today, you're meeting for coffee.
Making a lovely.
And then before you know it, you're meeting the family. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Earn up to 10x points on travel and 5x points on dining with the Credit One Bank Wander American Express card. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need the protection of Batman.
Easy, big won't be a lot too fast, baby.
Never play with poison ivy.
Someone's a flirt.
Bateman, please.
So don't settle for just any insurance, man. State Farm.
Last lap at Long Beach.
TrueWorks high-performance workwear keeps you cool and dry when the heat is on. So ditch the heavy denim and get light, stretchy, technical gear that's as capable as you are. TrueWork, no sweat.
Subway's got a new meal of the day. Chips and a drink.
Oh, caution for Mason Massey.
Maybe a football for only $3 or more. Huh, David Hungry. Is that a thing? That should be a thing. Find your favorite. The all-new $6.99 meal of the day at Subway.
Salon Pass Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch.
Oh, what happened to Sawallich?
Lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salon Pass, it's good medicine.
Discover Kohl's new brands today. Meet Lux's favorite.
Oh my God, the nose is caved in.
Then shop fun hosting essentials from Mingle & Co. Get home style and more for 15% off plus earn Kohl's cash at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Nice Oakley, Stipe. Where'd you get them?
GovX.com. Man, I gotta give me one of those. Where'd you get it? GovX.com.
Hey, Stipe, nice boots. Where'd you get those?
GovX.com. Use it. Exclusive deals for first responders.
And a checkered flag. The number 7 Porsche Penske wins the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach and IMSA in GTP. The number 177 for AO Racing. Rexy wins the in GTD.
spin for Mason Massey. William Sawalich checking up, get some damage done for the day. Let's see how it all started here.
So team and I, the
45.
blue car on the bottom here.
Oh, Allgaier hit the 45.
Second place, you're sort of diving the
But
corner.
where's Sawalich come into play?
Next with Mason Massey, and behind him, you're going to see eventually the 18 is Sawalich getting the back of the 88. Here we go forward. Caution's on. They're all stopped.
What the hell?
We saw earlier in the day when the 00 Sheldon Creed was spun and sitting on the front stretch of Brendan Poole ran into him. It's so tough to react.
What, you could hear the brakes.
Locked up the brakes. He was in 7th place, having a great run. 2 stage points today. Fortunate end.
Great job by Sammy Smith to tiptoe around on the outside. Waffle got slowed down, so did Jesse Love. With contact for the 18 and the 88. I mentioned Sammy Smith. Look at that. Oh, wow. That's not spotter right there. That's all on the driver.
And then, yeah, choosing the right place to go.
I mean, if a guy spins right in your lap at Bristol, you better react quickly. I hate this scene because we talked about it. I mean, look at the last 4 weeks.
38th, 24th, 27th, 35th.
Some of it just wrong place, wrong time, like today. But I go back to what we said earlier about Sawalich. This was a place where he felt confident, and he was doing all the things he needed to do. He's not going to get the payoff.
That hurts so much, you know, especially when you're having the day that they're having and the speed they were having. It's just tough when it sort of happens like this. Not much of your own doing, but that's the risk here. If the leaders go through traffic, you're going to have moments like this where there's just so much congestion.
You see the donut on the side of Justin Allgaier. 3 of the top 7 got damaged. Let's listen to Allgaier radio.
I just don't understand, like, some of these guys are multiple laps down and they keep trying to jam it in there. Like, I mean, I was completely clear of him and then he just...
Free pass will go to Josh Williams.
And I understand his frustration, you know, in this situation. He is turning down the 45s continue to use the lane that he's in. Probably expecting the 7 to be higher on the exit.
Mason Massey did nothing wrong there. That's on Allgaier.
It's tough, you know, some of those drivers are running multiple laps down. Those cars don't handle well. And I can tell you from experience, when those cars don't handle well, when you're the leader, you're driving by them, your car is so much faster, it's handling so much better. You can't understand why they're doing the things they do, but sometimes they're in cars, you have to remember they're just not as fast, not handling well. They're just trying to do the best they can for their race team at that time.
Respect this guy sitting 2 laps down in 25th. We'll reset when we come back. How much
I thought something is different about my man.
If I could tell your heart. Hold the key. Not broken.
better off out there in the pasture with the cows. You know what I mean? I feel right.
That's more your speed.
That is more my speed. Give me a
All right.
Pit road is open. We have some takers here. Dylan, take it away.
Well, let's talk about Corey Heim, who's been having a nice run so far, pitted here on the back straightaway. He felt like that the last run that they had, they needed to go back a little bit more towards the first run that they had. So they've been a little bit free, and Corey just said he feels like he can't go anywhere on the racetrack. So trying to give him a little bit more stability in the 24.
You also saw that bright yellow Menards Toyota making its way around pit road. That's Brandon Jones. You see him there on the left side. He said still same as the last run, need a better turn on throttle. Also in Sam Mayer, you see on that right side getting 4 fresh Goodyear tires and Sunoco fuel.
7 drivers stayed out here. And some of these drivers you see coming in were really good in the running order. There were a few that we knew would fit. Josh Williams got the free pass. He had last pit at 92. We knew he would fit. Alfredo
All right. 80 to go.
They would make pit stops here. Some of those drivers in the top 10, fresh new tires, transition, could make a play. The 5th time today, Bristol takes out Williams Salon. Kyle Larson leading when we get the restart after the break.
Everybody be asking me, man, does the Bluetooth actually work? Bro, you get a pump for free.
It's free.
Why you asking me and not finding out for yourself?
I could tell you.
William Swallich out of the care center. It was a solid day before that incident for you and the team. Walk me through what happened.
Yeah, we're just running normal laps and everyone checked off before. Sucks for my 18 team. They put in a whole lot of hard work to make the car good today. Our GR Supra, Sound Gear GR Supra was pretty dang good. It was as fast as Xfinity Mobile, so proud to say that. Finally got back on track, and unfortunately ended like this, but we'll be back around him.
That about sums it up pretty quickly. Exactly what happened. You know, they were sort of in their own zone, minding their own business, turning good laps in 7th place, but that checkup happened and you can only react so fast. It's just so hard to slow these 3,400-pound cars down in such a short span that you have here at Bristol when things sort of pack up and get congested. So now they do the choose. Allgaier was kind of pulling up there next to his teammate, and I misunderstood his aggression under caution. We've done the choose now. Front row for the 17 and the 7. Jesse Love in a really good spot. Look at row 3. I mean, we continue to sing his praises, but there is the 26 of Dean Thompson.
Such an impressive run. Really, really impressive. Such a big boost for this team. And he started off the year really solid. They had a couple bad races, but now getting back to what we saw early in the year. And I just think for Sam Hunt Racing, this is so big. I love that race team. Sam Hunt, all he's doing, this young owner in his early 30s, competing against the stalwarts of this sport. It's really awesome to see.
Brandon Jones, Sam Mayer, going to be the first drivers that we see that came down pit road at lap 220 and got their last set of tires. The field is set for the Echo Park restart.
There we go again. We're green at Bristol. Allgaier sticking with Larson again. But Larson gets back around Allgaier. And the dominance will continue. I could Dean Thompson is in 6th. Or 7th now. Oh, Jesse Love almost turns Justin Allgaier. Love to the inside. Larson, Allgaier stays high. Arson Quapple trying to get by Jesse Love now.
Untimely cautions and some craziness late would have won that race.
Really amazing. And, you know, it's so fun talking to him because he's just so laid back, so chill all the time. And you just, nothing phases him. So I'm not surprised at some of these most intense racetracks, Dover, Bristol, high speeds, high banking. He just suits his laid back, chill style, and he doesn't get too phased.
Someone pretty good to lean on when you talk about success. Bristol as well. Travis 2003 Truck Series champion. Quapple not just getting it done in his first Xfinity trip at Bristol, but he's one of those drivers going for Rookie of the Year. They may have been outstanding. We've talked about Dean Thompson. I feel like lately Connor Zilic has been a given regardless of what kind of race.
It's hard to call him a rookie.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, great on the road courses, but I think about what he did at Martinsville, winning the pole, leading all those laps, winning a couple of stages, what he's done here today. And don't write off the guys from college. You saw on the board Christian Eckes, who came from the back. Daniel Dye took a free pass, all of them inside the top 15.
We point out Christian Eckes there running in 11th. He's passed 44 cars today. It's, you know, had to come from the back, had that track car issue in practice. Only got a couple, you know, only had a few laps before going into qualifying, but it's found the speed in that car and has used it effectively to pass through the field. Now is up to 10th this time.
Justin Bonsignor, modified champion, who's won here in a modified at Bristol. Fourth career start, gets a little high and kisses the wall.
You wouldn't get away with that in the modified.
No, you would not.
He was looking forward to this one for sure. I talked to him yesterday. He's just having a blast being in Xfinity Series. You know, he knows been so successful in modifieds, but he's just having so much fun learning these Xfinity Series cars, going to some of these tracks, and racing the Xfinity Series.
60 laps to go. Larson, Allgaier, Love, Quapple, Sammy Smith, the top 5. We're getting down to it.
Don't miss your chance to race for the millions. The NASCAR Powerball Playoff is back. Enter now to win a VIP trip to the NASCAR Cup Series Championship race at Phoenix Raceway, where you could take home $1 million. The race for the million is on. Powerball, the official lottery game of NASCAR. Home to the NASCAR Powerball Playoff.
Tahini, the irresistible blend of mild
Chili's lime and sea salt is perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to taking it?
What do you got there, Larry? Time machine? You gonna go back and see how the pyramids were built or something? Nope. Helen and I want to go on vacation, so I'm gonna go back to last week and buy a winning lottery ticket. Can I come? Only room for one. How am I getting home? Sit down my lap like last time, Ronald. Fine, but I'm bringing this. Alright.
Or you could try one of these savings options.
The right money moves aren't as far-fetched as you think.
There it is. See? Told you it's gonna all work out. Thanks, future me.
Why do dude wipes clean better?
Because they're extra large?
Because they're flushable.
Because obviously wet cleans better than dry. Let's watch. The wet side clears while the dry just smears.
It's just like our butts.
Dude wipes. Best clean, pants down.
And you and I talking during the break.
All right, 46 to go.
Before they didn't win, there's some form of strategy. You take it away. You know, Sam Mayer, I take nothing away from Lee or what Harrison Burton has done on a couple of times. You are taking what the race gives you, and that's exactly what you should do. They see the big picture. But the reality is it could be even bigger advantage for Chevy.
It's a good battle between Sammy Smith and Jesse Love. Jesse stayed committed to that top side. We saw working earlier in the run when he gets to second place. Sort of faded back a little bit here as we've gone later in the run, but using it really well and running the top side well. Seems to have great momentum off the top when he runs up there.
Second-year driver in Love, a third-year driver in Sammy Smith, and nice job here today.
That's what's great about this racetrack. If your car's a little bit loose, you can move up and sort of allow better exits at times. If it's tight, sometimes it will turn a little better up top through the center. So it's just trying to find where your race car works. Be versatile, find ways to make speed. Don't be locked into one way of doing it because it can change in an instant. Lap by lap, it can be different.
They're racing for position. They are here as well. 88 is Connor Zilisch. Then you got Dean Thompson there in the 7th position. Let's do a little through the field. We start with driver 26. Here's Kim.
Yeah, and actually, Dean Thompson and Brandon Jones kind of battling for that 7th and 8th position. But starting with Dean Thompson, what a run for them. Their goal has been to unload better, to point their weekend in a better direction, and they've certainly done that this weekend. Dean Thompson saying that the car's solid, doesn't want any changes the last stop, just a little snub, but overall comfortable. As we look at the 20 of Brandon Jones, who now sits in that
Dean Thompson's back to 10th now.
This group has been shuffling spots. Christian Eckes has moved into the 8th position in the 16. Great recovery day for them. Broke a track bar mountain practice, had to start at the back of the field. Last week at Darlington, they were intentional with a team mindset shift. Had top 3 speed, finished 7th, but things were definitely better than they have been at the start of this year. That's continued. This is a really strong run for Eckes in the 16, Kim.
As things continue to shuffle, we look at Ryan Singh currently in that 8th position. Did a great job in that first stage. They stayed out to get good stage points, and he's finished top 3 in the last 3 Bristol races. And they came, remember, with a package close to what Cole Custer won here last fall. That team has the affiliation with Cost Factor team. Ryan has a ton of laps here. Very confident, Dylan.
Corey Hyman's at the back of this group, racing with Christian Eckes now for the 8th spot there in the 24 car. He's a winner here in the NASCAR trucks, but he said the big difference in running here in the Xfinity Series versus the trucks will be the amount of rubber laid down. The trucks generally don't lay a ton down, at least up top. So he said when it gets laid down today, I'm going to have to learn how to adjust to that. He's done that well today, been inside the top 10. This is his last scheduled race in this car for this year, hoping for more, but if it's not, wants to end on a good note.
Wait, it's Heim's last Xfinity race scheduled for the year? Come on.
We started that conversation talking about Dean Thompson, and he's drifted back here. The one thing I noticed about all the guys that have gone around here, everybody was hitting about 220. Maybe the tires started to get up a little bit for Dean Thompson, and we focus on the race lead. You know, I know Kyle Larson needs to take care of his equipment at this stage, 29 to go, but he has not driven away from Allgaier since we got this restart. 1.2 seconds the advantage.
I want viewers to know we're not trying to sell some spoiled meat here or something. This is for real. We're now 47 laps into this run, and Allgaier's only 1.2 seconds back. In the prior 2 stages, that was 5 to 7 seconds by this point. So he has definitely worked on that race car, kept it far more in touch. You know, as we run later in the evening here, the track has changed. It's gotten cooler. That could maybe
27 to go.
a little bit. So it doesn't seem like Larson's as dominant as he was before. He could
Definitely not.
clear that race car a little bit, but Justin Allgaier is definitely keeping him in check. You know, being just 1.2 back here, catching traffic the wrong space, catching traffic 2 or 3 wide, and slowing up. Kyle Larson, Allgaier could be there in a lap.
I just go back to when he raced in Miami. Dominates, has a huge advantage after winning stage 2. It's 132 laps, but we get the caution late. We get a restart. He gets bottled up. Justin Allgaier takes advantage and gets the win. So, while it's hard to think right now that Allgaier's going to drive back up there, we're going to see how good Larson has been, especially over the long haul. Don't rule out a yellow flag that could change everything here today.
And Justin wanted to actually cash on that.
He did, yes. And he's in position to win it again today. You know, you look at Larson and the weekend he had at Miami, wanted to do the triple bid. Did it all but Saturday. Second last night in the truck race. And outstanding here today. Still in track. Spot right now.
You see a lot of these cars packed up here, 2 wide for 4 or 5 cars. This is the sort of thing, if you're Larson or if you're Justin Allgaier trying to catch Larson, this is what you're hoping Larson will find eventually, is a pack like this, 2 wide. He has nowhere to go, has to slow down. That gives Justin Allgaier the chances. We also have Carson Quapple right there in the back of Justin Allgaier using the top effectively.
Hey, this is a long run on tires, and we saw this a little bit last night in the truck race. drivers that came at 220. Both these drivers pitted last time, lap 176. Quapple is all over all.
19 to go. Was Quapple going for second? Zilich is falling back to 12th place. 13 cars on the lead lap at the moment.
And despite the fact that they're racing for position and doing it quite aggressively, they're still only a second and a half back of Kyle Larson with 18 to go.
And Kyle Larson's catching some heavy traffic at this time as well right now. So as you see it right there, trying to get by the 14, having to check up on the bottom. There's a couple more cars in front of him that have been side by side at times. So and then he's going to catch a large pack of cars ahead of that as well. So that can give the 1 and the 7 can sort this out. They may give him the opportunity to catch Larson here as he gets in that traffic. You see that big group of cars up ahead of him.
Going to hit 15 laps to go this time around. 4 minutes to go in the race. If you do it by the stopwatch.
Here he enters this mess. Where do you go now?
How aggressive are you?
Should be all three back on him.
5 to break it off. 51 is Jeremy Clements. He's putting him a couple of laps down.
Free wide and that next back ahead of him.
He's going to drive by 20 and 20 first place car and put them 2 laps down.
Nothing surprises me in this one.
And he's been incredible. But he's got to finish it. 1.3
13 to go.
advantage. We got 13 to go, Dylan.
And it's going to come down to execution, which is what crew chief Adam Wall told me was going to be the difference maker today. He said, we are ready to win between the 3 second place finishes, not including that 4th at Homestead where they dominated. Adam said, we feel like we have done everything in our power every weekend to do it. We just haven't got it done yet. So he said, all the execution things still have to happen. We don't need another late.
Oh! Man, I was almost a close yellow with Jeremy Clements and Thomas Annunziata.
Wall as crew chief's first Xfinity win. So no Larson would like to make that for you too.
It'll be 2 weeks in a row that a crew chief got their first win. Sam McCauley last week with Brandon Jones. Adam Wall trying to do it today.
Justin Allgaier's cut about 2 or 3 tenths out of that lead here just the last couple laps as he sifts through this traffic. It's starting to get single file ahead of him if you give him the opportunity to maybe get to it a little bit quicker, but this is the opportunity for Justin Allgaier. If you get anything left, it needs to come right now. A little contact, Annunziata. Oh man, it's getting military. That could have been a caution.
Larson might need to take Clements to dinner. That was a nice little save there that could have brought out the caution and changed everything. Brandon Jones on those fresher tires making the climb late. We talk about the fact that they wanted to get into the top 5, and you start thinking about next week in the dash for cash. He's now put himself in position.
Maybe don't make you think about that. They know right now. When you see that Larson's leading this thing, and it's all Xfinity members ahead of you, being the 4th of them, you know that puts you in dash for cash.
Off the corner, 36 to go for Larson.
It looked like that last lap, he sort of stopped the bleeding a little bit to Allgaier. Just got caught a little bit in traffic. He's catching some of the traffic that Larson was going through just 2 or 3
6 to
laps
go.
ago.
Coming to 5
Now has lost
to
about
go.
3 tenths to him. It was getting just close to under a second. Just was making that charge. But now he's caught the same traffic.
Austin Hill, 2 laps down, the same for Justin Bonson.
12 cars in the lead lap.
21.
Last car in the lead lap is Zilich.
In practice and qualifying, especially when you're
4 to go.
4 laps to go.
Looking at a race just over 2 hours long.
I think he made the choice there to sort of back off a little bit as he looked at some of the traffic ahead of him. There's no reason to get involved. There's just a couple laps left.
Those spots play such a huge role. Don't force it if you don't have to. This time he's going to drive down inside the hill. He gets by cleanly. He'll see 2 laps to go this time. Now you just want to get back to the white flag.
All you want to see.
And no
All right, 2 to go.
starts or anything to think about in regard to strategy and so on when it comes to making pit stops.
White flag is out. Last lap at Bristol.
Lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One
race marked by domination by the Leech. It'll be his 16th career victory in the Xfinity Series. Off of turn 4, Kyle Larson wins the SciAps 300. Well, he bet he wishes he had that at Homestead. Quapple second, Allgaier third, Sammy Smith fourth, Brandon Jones in fifth. Sixth place, Jesse Love. Seventh, Ryan Sieg. Eighth, Corey Heim. Ninth is Christian Eckes. Dean Thompson finishes 10th.
As I watch him celebrate in the Henry camp, I think about the week that was and the loss of good friend John Edwards. Stickers on the cars. I'll be thinking about John in victory lane today.
Is he gonna do his burn out the hole or on the whole track? Or no, or is he just doing a Polish victory? Well, let's see.
Second, yesterday evening in the Craftsman Truck Series, a winner today, and he'll be one of the favorites here tomorrow. Quapple getting up to second. Great effort here in Ellsworth. Sammy Smith getting up fourth. Brandon Jones completes the top five as Larson celebrates. 16th career win. And the second time he's done it at Bristol.
And I think people wonder often, you know, with Cup drivers coming to Xfinity Series, you know, they're held to a limit now. We used to see it all the time. You could kind of see how this field stacked up. And what he did today, what he's done at Miami, shows you why he's a Cup Series champion. The level of Cup drivers, the level of what it takes to race on Sundays. He shows that here today.
Only 12 drivers finished on the lead lap. Fewest at Bristol since 2019. Larson out of the race car. Let's go to Dillon.
Man, and a couple dominating performances in a row for Kyle Larson in the 17 car. We talked pre-race about how good you were at Homestead. How motivated were you by ultimately what happened there to come here and back it up and put it in victory lane today?
I don't know. I mean, that didn't really factor in at all. Just another really good car. So thanks to Adam Wall and Becker, everybody at HMS for what they do in junior motorsports as well. They're obviously all really fast this year, so it makes it a lot of fun. I just love this place, especially in Xfinity, and you can move around, and traffic is just a lot of fun. So just felt like when I could get in traffic, I could get picking people off. But Justin did a good job kind of hanging with me there that last run. So the pressure was on a little bit, but we just had a good enough car to get to the lead, stay in the lead, and be really good in traffic.
We talked also before the race about John Edwards. You said there'd be no better way to honor him than by doing exactly what you did today. How does it feel to do this one for him?
Damn good, for sure. So, no, it's awesome. I mean, I wish I could have won last night, but just came a little bit short. So, cool to get a win, you know, this weekend for John and everybody who's been a part of his life and all that. So, we got one more tomorrow. It'd be nothing better than to cap it off with a cup win for John and all of Hendrick Motorsports. And yeah, just look forward to it. Have a great car there for tomorrow, and just gotta execute like we did today.
He dominated, no doubt about that. Kyle Larson wins at Bristol.
All right, so Larson wins. Tomorrow is a lot of stuff. Formula 3 and Formula 2, if I wake up early enough for it. Formula 1, MotoGP, and the IndyCar NASCAR overlap with Bristol and Long Beach. Thanks to everyone who showed up today. Hope you enjoyed the race. BowserJrXD signing off.